What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Devin Haney is suing Ryan Garcia for emotional damage and for the loss of purse bids, I guess, against Sandor Martin. Nobody wanted to bid on this fight. He's claiming that his stock has fallen significantly and he wants to make it up by suing Ryan Garcia. Now, I think I know the answer to this question, but my question to the fans is, what do you think of this? Do you think this is it just looks like a cowardly move, doesn't it? This is a sport of boxing where people punch each other's heads in. I understand Devin Haney feels extremely cheated, and I was in support of him. I'm a huge fan of Devin Haney, but I just gotta call it how I see it. Suing somebody for emotional distress, just using those words in a lawsuit right there, it just makes you look soft. You know, I understand the business side of it where feelings, whatever, you don't care about people's opinion, you want to get your money, whatever. But in a sport where most of your stock is in the hands of fans' perception of you, whether they want to see you fight or support you, that's mostly how your money in the future is going to be made. Pulling moves like this that limit fans, that make fans not want to support you, it's not a good look, man. How much do you think you're going to get from Ryan Garcia when you sue him? You know, a couple mil? You're not going to get $20-30 million or something like. What do you're going to, maybe a couple mil? I don't know, if that. But, you know, had you have not pulled this move, had you have handled the loss differently, handled it in a, you know, it's a tough position because the dude was cheated, right? So it's a very tough position to tell somebody who was cheated how they should handle the situation. I think I speak for most fans when I would say that most people would just want you to just, you know, take the loss like a man. And what does that mean? That means you say, listen, good fight. Ryan fought good. I'm keeping my head up. I'm going to get better. I'll catch y'all soon. I'm going to come back better. Something simple, you know, something simple like that. It just looks too much like excuses. I get that you were cheated. I get he came in overweight. I get you think he really cheated you and wanted to you know it. But I get you. That's your view, and I guess that's the one that matters. But from the fans, the people that want to buy pay-per-views, when they see you suing a dude over emotional distress and you're a boxer, they're gonna clown you, man. And it just, your view should be, I don't care what, I don't care. I'm gonna do what I do. You know, you're a man. I'm sure you got intelligent lawyers and business people that are guiding you. From me, from a nobody's perception, my opinion, you need to get a promoter, man. I think you should go with Eddie Hearn and stick with him. He really gave you a wake up, like a flash knockdown. He gave you a flash knockdown. He gave you a nice overhand to the jaw and caught you. Because in his interview, he's saying, listen, Devin, we've supported Devin, but he's not signed to us. We are not obligated to him. This is business. He's not going to just go lose money on somebody because they're a friend. Would you go out and buy a car for your friend and put it in your name? Like, no. Would you go not buy a car cash and me finance? Like, you wouldn't risk losing your personal, whether it's your credit or your money, to somebody else. Like, that's just not how business, especially when that person has no business relationship with you. So Devin Haney got a slap of reality, and now, you know, it doesn't look good for him. It don't look good for him. He needs to find a promoter. I think Eddie Hearn is probably his best bet. Eddie Hearn is going to look after him, but trying to do this own thing where now Devin Haney is saying he's going to retire for a year and then come back and forget weight classes and forget the belts. He's already had all the belts, and He's trying to pull the persona like he got it like Tank, and you don't. The numbers just don't add up. You don't. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, I don't know what the official pay-per-view numbers were. I'm sure it's less than what they thought they were because they're both complaining about not receiving their money. So it's just looking bad from all of you. I mean, it was a good fight, and I'm sure it was a successful fight. But it's definitely not as, I mean, they were talking about it was going to do over 1 million pay-per-view buys, and it's Devin Haney is the face of boxing, and it was all good marketing. And that's what marketing is. He did a good job. Him and his father, Bill, did a good job of building up the fight. However, on the flip side, on the loss, you guys are handling it wrong. You guys are handling it wrong. And I'm a supporter of Devin Haney. I'm not a hater. I'm a fan of Devin Haney. I want to see him back in the ring. I want to see him fight good people. But from just fans, the public opinion, it don't look good. You're suing Ryan Garcia after he was already suspended, after he already got his punishment from the state, from the commission. Now you're going to sue him on top of this for emotional distress. It just sounds soft. It sounds lame. I kind of feel bad making a video talking bad about Devin Haney, but I just got to call it how it is, man. This is not something you should be posting on Twitter or boasting about at all. Like this ain't no flex. You're not cool for suing a dude that dropped you 3-4 times in a fight. Now again, I get that you think he cheated you, and yeah, the Austrian in his system, I think he failed another test now. So he very well could have cheated you, and you very well may be in the right to be suing him for the money. I'm specifically talking about the fans' perception, their opinion, which is going to be, this looks soft. And in the future, it may hurt your pay-per-view sales. It may hurt your fan base, because even though you're doing like the right moves, this is boxing. This is a tough sport, the sport of men. Obviously I'm not telling you, you're the boxer. I'm not the boxer. You're the boxer. But I'm telling you from the fans, from our mind, our perception, anybody that does some kind of, if you sue somebody for emotional distress, you're soft. I mean, there is no sugarcoating it. In the world of boxing, in a world of where people are fighting and people lose their lives in the ring, this is a very tough sport. It is a sport that is supposed to build you up, like make you hard in life to overcome things. That's what boxing is about. And when you lose a fight and then you sue somebody for emotional distress, the fans, it just looks soft. So don't know what's going to come of this. Let's see what happens. If Devin Haney takes a year off, I don't think he should do that. People are not going to, it's not like he's going to come back like he's Tank and people are going to, he's going to sell 1 million pay-per-view buys. He's going to come back and it's going to be the same kind of situation against Sandor Martin where nobody is going to want to bid on the fight. So that's all I got. Devin Haney, doesn't look good for you, brother. I'm a supporter of you, big fan of yours, but this suing Ryan Garcia, even though you think he cheated and all that, this should have been done behind closed doors, and it's nothing to be boasting about. Specifically, the emotional distress. Not cool. Peace.